Welcome to Thrive with Meghan and Harry. We bring you news, views, and commentary about Harry and Meghan. Let's thrive together, guys. Hope you are all doing well and enjoying a fabulous February. So, as you know, for the Black History Month special, we are doing something amazing. We are looking at one historical figure from the past and one from today. So let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Today, our historical figure in Black history that we're looking at is journalist extraordinaire Ida B. Wells. Ida B. Wells was an American investigative journalist, educator, and early leader in the civil rights movement. She was also one of the founders of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or as it is also known, the NAACP. Ida B. Wells was born into slavery in Holly Springs, Mississippi, on July 16, 1862. She was freed by the Emancipation Proclamation during the American Civil War. At the age of 16, she lost both her parents and her infant brother to the 1878 yellow fever epidemic. This forced the young Ida to have to find work to look after the rest of her family with the help of her grandmother. Ida ended up moving to Memphis, Tennessee with some of her siblings later on. She eventually found work as a teacher. With the better pay that she received as a teacher, she was able to co-own and wrote for the Memphis Free Speech and Highlight newspaper. Her newspaper was one of the first ever Black-owned newspapers in the United States. Ida used her newspaper to cover incidents of racial segregation and inequality. Ida B. Wells' life's work, however, was the documenting of lynchings in the United States. And from now on, I will say L instead of that word because I don't know, how the algorithm is going to act with that. So I'm just going to say L from now on, and hopefully I don't slip and say it again. But just letting you know what I mean when I say L. Moving along. She highlighted these acts in articles and her pamphlet called The Southern Horrors L Laws in all its phases. She actually uncovered that many whites claimed that L was reserved for Black criminals only, but that of course we know is untrue. L was actually used as a way to intimidate, oppress, and punish African Americans, who against all odds managed to create economic and political competition and a subsequent threat of loss of power for whites. The article that brought Ida B. Wells the most attention was the L at the curve in Memphis. In 1889, Thomas Moss, a successful African American, opened the People's Grocery, of which he was a co-owner. The store was located in a South Memphis neighborhood called The Curve. Ida was actually really good friends with Thomas Moss. Thomas Moss's store was very popular and it competed and actually outdid a white-owned store across the street, owned by William Russell Barrett. On March 2nd, 1892, a young Black male named Armour Harris was playing marbles with a white boy around his age. The two inadvertently got into an argument and fight during the game. Unfortunately, this innocent fight between children was used as a reason to stoke racial tensions, which were already rampant, as you could imagine. A few days later, on March 5th, 1892, a group of white men went with their guns to the People's Grocery, and Thomas Moss and some friends of his tried to defend their store, but they ended up being arrested and held in jail. At 2:30 in the morning on March 9th, 1892, 75 white men wearing black masks took Moss and his two friends who had been held in jail cells at the Shelby County Jail until they were being held there until their hearings were supposed to be held. They took them to an Ohio rail yard 1 mile north of the city and shot them. Before Moss died, he said this, and I quote, "Tell my people to go west. There is no justice for them here," unquote. After this, Ida B. Wells wrote that there is only one thing left to do: save our money and leave a tongue which will neither protect our lives or our property, nor give us a fair trial in the courts, but takes us out and murders us in cold blood when accused by white persons, unquote. Ida B. Wells then began investigating these incidents even more and interviewing people associated with L. Ida B. Wells' life was unfortunately threatened, and she was effectively ran out of town. Her newspaper office was trashed and destroyed, and she never returned to Memphis. Eventually, she accepted a job with a New York newspaper, and she continued her life's work while living in Harlem, New York, and then eventually she moved to Chicago. In 1893, the World's Columbian Exposition was held in Chicago. It was actually, people called it the World's Fair. Wells organized a black boycott of the fair with Frederick Douglass and W.E.B. Du Bois and other black leaders because of their misrepresentation of black people. Ida B. Wells was an advocate for women's suffrage. She helped form the NAACP. She helped found the Negro Fellowship League. That organization also assisted with job leads and entrepreneurial opportunities for new arrivals in Chicago from the southern states, notably those of the Great Migration. Ida B. Wells began writing her autobiography, Crusade for Justice, in 1928, but never finished the book. It would, however, be posthumously published and edited by her daughter Alfreda Barnett Duster in 1970 as Crusade for Justice, the autobiography of Ida B. Wells. Ida B. Wells ascended on March 25th, 1931, at the age of 68. She is buried in Oakwoods Cemetery on Chicago's South Side. Since her death, there have been many awards established in her name by the National Association of Black Journalists, Middle School of Journalism, the Coordinating Council for Women in History, among many others. In her hometown of Holly Springs, Mississippi, there is a museum named in her honor that acts as a cultural center for African American history. So, guys, I really did enjoy bringing you a little bit of the story of Ida B. Wells. Of course, there's like so much more to know about Ida B. Wells, but she was just an amazing African American. She was just an amazing lady. So guys, our modern day historic figure for today is none other than Oprah Winfrey herself. Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on January 29th, 1954. She was born into poverty in rural Mississippi to a teenage mother. She was later raised in Milwaukee, and Oprah suffered horrendous abuse as a child and teenager, and unfortunately, she became pregnant as a teen of only 14. She had the baby boy, but the baby boy died shortly after. Oprah eventually went on to live with her father, Vernon Winfrey, and she has said that it stabled her and she needed the discipline and his strict rules. Oprah had a nationally syndicated television talk show for years, for decades actually, and she has won countless awards because of it. Oprah Winfrey is the owner of OWN, which is her network, and Oprah has interviewed countless celebrities, presidents, and world leaders. Oprah is an accomplished actress and has been nominated for an Oscar and countless other awards. She won up to 18 Daytime Emmy Awards over the years. Oprah is an accomplished author and she has co-authored up to 5 books. Oprah single-handedly brought back the big get type of celebrity interview when she interviewed our amazing Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, it was watched all over the world and it racked up millions and millions and millions of views worldwide. Oprah is a self-made billionaire and is one of only 7 black billionaires in the world, and one of the only black women that are self-made billionaires, along with Rihanna, of course. Oprah has enjoyed, I'm sure she's enjoyed her life, but Oprah has opened up about her life, her abuses, and has been an inspiration to so many people. And that's why she was on my list today of modern heroes in the black community. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring you a little bit about Oprah. And listen, if I was to talk about everything that Oprah did, I would be talking for days. So I just wanted to bring you a small sampling just to record that history of Oprah. And her history is everywhere. So, I just wanted to do my small part in recording her history here today. Yeah, so guys, I am really enjoying researching. And I really enjoyed doing these 2 amazing ladies for you guys today. And it was amazing, informative, and it was just fun for me. So, we found out that the Better Up seminar was a complete hit, guys, a complete hit. Did you know that after the conference that searches for mental health resources went up exponentially? That just goes to show what an impact it had on everyone. Listen, guys, it was just amazing. The fact that so many people are just talking about this and they're talking to each other and they're realizing the impact of just having, just taking care of your inner self, the inner you. People are beginning to realize how important this is. And it's amazing. And I'm glad that Harry has been a part of this. And I think it's amazing. Listen, just by Harry being a part of Better Up, their cachet has grown so much. The company more than tripled in value and it's now worth billions of dollars, guys. How amazing is that? So, yeah, I just wanted to touch on that and let you know that, let you know what happened as far as Harry being involved with that seminar last week, and just all the reach that seminar, it just reached a whole lot of people, and we're the better for it, right? So guys, we are over 1,800 subscribers. Oh my gosh. Thanks so much for that. We are, of course, aiming for 2,000. So please do, hit that subscribe button. And I really would appreciate that. And guys, please do remember to like and subscribe and share. And if you sent any super chats, I thank you so much for supporting our channel. Thanks so much to channel members Lydia Washington and Mrs. S. They keep me going, guys. They keep me going. They are awesome. So, guys, remember that Megan said this once, and I just like to repeat it. It's not enough to just survive something. That is not the point of life. You've got to thrive. You've got to feel happy. Unquote. And yeah, so guys, it was just short message today. I just wanted to bring you those two amazing ladies. And yeah, it's been a joy researching. And I am going to keep continuing doing it. And I have so much to, oh my gosh, I have so much to get to, guys. So much. Oh my gosh. So there's so many people that sent me all these people, some people that I knew, that I did know, and some that I didn't know. So I am really enjoying getting to know some of these, like some of the inventors and stuff that I didn't know about. And it's just an amazing thing. So I really do enjoy doing this, and I will probably have to end up doing it for a little bit longer than for February because I just want to do a good job and finish it. So I might have to end up doing some of it in March as well, which is, it's fine. That's great. The more we know, the better. So yeah. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're enjoying your February, your fabulous February, and your Black History Month. And I'm so happy to be able to do this, guys. I am so happy to be able to do this. And I appreciate you guys supporting me by coming here every time and just, listening to what I have to say and giving me your pointers in the comments. I really do appreciate that. I think it's amazing. And yeah, so guys, I have a few episodes coming this week, and I will try and I want to do as much as I can of the Black history. I really want to do that as much as I can. So I don't know. I think I might do, there might be maybe shorter episodes, and just to tell you about the heroes that I'm talking about, or the Black history heroes, that I'll be bringing to you. So I might be doing shorter episodes, I guess, and might be more frequent. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have to figure out how I'm going to do it. But either way, this is what we're doing. And I'm so happy to be able to do it. So, guys, oh my goodness. I've been hearing so many stories coming from Shutter Island, about all the booblies and the booblies and the bubblies and all that that's going on. And the people that want to be, that they want to be queen, the person that they want to, the home wrecker that they want to be queen and all that. So I definitely have to make an episode specially for all that stuff that we've been hearing in the last couple of days about people, about that the home wrecking person that's going to be, that the queen wants to be called queen after. It's like she's telling everybody, hey, this is going to be the queen, okay? And I guess the people are going to be like, no, thank you, lady. And I I don't know what's going to happen with this situation, guys. I swear to God. I don't know what's going to happen. So the people are saying they don't want Camilla as queen. She can be a princess or whatever they want to call her. And the royal family is trying to shove it down their throats. Hey, no, she's your queen. So what do you think about that, guys? I even saw that crazy Angela Levin. I saw her. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm going on a little bit of a detour rant. But anyways, I saw Angela Levin on, well, because whenever I guess she's writing some book or something, so and it's gonna be a flop. We all know that. So anyways, she's writing a book about certain people that want to be the queen, and everybody wants her to be whatever she is, the countess or whatever. I don't even know what she is. What is she? I don't even know. What do they call Camilla, guys? I don't know. Well, duchess. I guess they wanted to remain a duchess, and just be a princess, but the royal family is trying to, make everybody accept that she's the queen. I find that so interesting that the people have spoken, and they said, and there's a poll that said that people do not want her to be the queen. And yet the royal family is saying, no, 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 no. She's the queen. She's going to be the queen. She's going to be the queen. I love how the royal family act like if they're the ones in control of everything. And I want to see how this is going to play out. And I want to see what people are going to say about this. I really do. I want to see. I want to see how people are going to react to this. How the people that live in that country are going to react. Because if they don't want something and you're shoving it down their throats, how is that going to work out for you? That's what I want to know. But anyways, guys, I think, I have to make a separate episode for that situation, for those situations. And, I think, I'll have to make a separate episode sometime this week about that, because it's pretty interesting. And, I think it's nuts. Let's put it that way. Anyways, guys, so anyways, I already told you everything I need to tell you for today, and you already know, like, subscribe, share, all that. I just had to kind of put that on there at the end, because my goodness, I heard all these stories today, and I was like, oh my God, I'm doing a proper episode about Black history today, and I didn't want to talk about that, but it kind of came out at the end there, guys. I'm sorry, but hey, I had to talk about that a little bit. What do you think about that whole situation? But anyways, it's been great to talk to you. I really do appreciate you guys joining me. And I was watching Mrs. VSNC and Tina and Michelle, well, listening, I should say, to that. She had them on the weekend and yesterday. It was amazing, and I was so happy to hear from them. That was just amazing. That's just great. I thought that was great. Anyways, I just had to put that on there too, because I really enjoyed that podcast, and I was glad to hear from them as well. Guys. I don't know. It was just, it was a pretty good a pretty good podcast, and I really enjoyed hearing from them. So anyways, it was amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for listening and taking part in this, and I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you so much. Bye.